Hello everyone and welcome to episode 13 of Tombstone TV, presented by Championship Wrestling Series. I am your host, yet again, Bullet Bon Awesome. We just had an absolutely stacked show at the Eliminator pay-per-view. We're getting things back underway on our journey to the Masquerade Brawl. First matchup of the evening is going to be a qualifying match for the Intercontinental Championship. At the Masquerade Brawl, there will be 2 Masquerade Brawl matches. They follow Battle Royal rules. We're going to have 10 matches on the men's side in the coming weeks. And the winners of these 10 singles matches will all qualify for the Masquerade Brawl, where the Intercontinental Championship will be up for grabs. The first matchup involves this man here, paying homage to his good friend Moonbeam Jr. This is Ozone. And in his corner, Lady Starshine, another member of the foursome known as the Cosmic Alliance. Lady Starshine, the former CWS Women's World Champion, the first Women's World Champion here at CWS, and she lost her title belt to Aerial Wrestler at the Eliminator pay-per-view. All these names, again, drawn from a hat at random. 18 competitors in a pool. Here we go. Oh, this is very interesting. We have the husband and wife combo here. We've got Will Richards entering into this qualifying matchup against Ozone. Escorting him to the ring is his own wife, the Wildcat, Kitty Richards. These two representing Wild Tiger. Kitty Richards, who was in a match of her own at the Eliminator. She won the titular event on the women's side. She won the women's Eliminator event. She is the number 1 contender for Aerial Wrestlers CWS Women's World Championship. Interesting that they'd be in opposing corners tonight. The former champion and the number 1 contender. Oh, bell rings. Will Richards misses with a chop, and Ozone showing off his freaky strength. And oh no, Will Richards defying gravity and rolling Ozone up there. 1 kick out at 1. Kick and a DDT by Will Richards to Ozone. Richards now to the top rope. And a big cross body from the top rope. We haven't seen much of Richards since the Survivor Slam. He's been in the corner a few times for various members of Wild Tiger. He's been recovering from an injury, but he looks on flying form right now. Look at that neck breaker to Ozone, who hasn't really caught a break so far. Big right hands. 3 sequential right hands and a 4th. And a leg sweep. And look at this, over the top rope, a somersault dive over the top. Absolutely flattening Ozone. And look at this, rolling up into a knee breaker. Sorry, a chin breaker. Will Richards is stomping at the inside of the leg of Ozone. Ozone whipping Will back into the ring. Referee's count up to 7 now, as Will Richards slides back out and Ozone says, no, get back in there. Oh, and a big kick. A side kick right to the mush of Ozone. Will Richards to the top rope. Look at this. 450 splash. A flying Wild Tiger. 2. And a kick out somehow, someway. Ozone refuses to go down. He wants that Intercontinental Championship. And the fans chanting "Fight Forever" right now. Ozone catches a right hand, whips Will Richards back onto the ropes. And a big bear hug. And look at this. German suplex over the top rope to the outside. No one there to break his fall. Will Richards hit the back of his head and neck on the ground. He's got to get back in to break up the count. Probably should have taken a bit more time right there. Ozone whips Will into that corner. And a big run and splash into the corner. All that weight of Ozone. And here we go. Ozone now. Big elbow. 1, 2, and a kick out. Will Richards says, nope, not like that. He wants to get to the Masquerade Brawl. He wants to be part of that Intercontinental Championship match. And, oh, he's got out of this one. And look at this, reverse DDT. Reverse DDT, Ozone is down. Richards has the momentum. Big right hand. And again, he's got that leg sweep. And look at this now, into a submission maneuver. Ozone in the center of the ring with seemingly has nowhere to go. And as if to spite me, Ozone has fought his way out of the predicament. Some punches to Will's face. Ozone trying to get into that corner, but the referee seems to be in the way. Will fights out. And look at that. Atomic drop. Look at this. 2 heels to the face. Right in front of the referee. We've got a 1, 2, 3. That's it. Your winner. And the first man to qualify for the Intercontinental Championship match at the Masquerade Brawl. Your winner, Will Richards. That is a great win. An absolutely great win for Wild Tiger. The husband and wife combo right now on top of the world. They both have championship matches at the Masquerade Brawl. Thanks for joining us for part 1. Hope you come back for part 2. This is part 2 of episode 13 of Tombstone TV, presented by Championship Wrestling Series here on YouTube. We have our second qualifying match for the Intercontinental Championship match, the Masquerade Brawl. Winner of this will qualify and will go to face Fabian Nils, Will Richards, and a host of other men in a Masquerade Brawl Battle Royale. Your first entrant into this matchup, singles action, the heavy metal icon, Xander Vachon. Xander Vachon is always impressive in these outings. Veteran in the heavy metal world, veteran in the wrestling ring. He loves to perform, he's always on stage. Xander Vachon is always turned up to 11. And his opponent, we rarely get to see him in singles action. He usually saves it himself for multi-man matches. But ladies and gentlemen, Joey Picone Jr., the leader of the Picone family, definitely not a cartel. Joey Picone Jr. asked me to just tell you that they're definitely not a cartel. With his friends here, Aches and Payne. That's Victor Aches and Hank Payne. But this is singles action. It's Joey Picone Jr. versus the heavy metal icon, Xander Vachon. Oh, ducks that right hand and a giant kick. A leaping kick to the face. Joey Picone Jr. got the first strike in Xander Vachon, and now he's been hit with an atomic drop. Punching to the face. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like the new look at Tombstone TV. The graphics department have been working tirelessly to improve the look of the show. Drop down, and look at this punch to the gut. Joey's taking no nonsense from Xander. And look at this for a short arm clothesline. Absolutely rocks Xander. Joey Picone has far more strength than anyone gives him credit for. A kick to the gut, side kicks, the martial arts expertise coming out now. Joey's all his private lessons, and look at that across the back of the head. He calls that the Empire State of Mind. Joey absolutely taking the fight here to Xander and just stomping away in the chest. As I was saying, CWS constantly making improvements here. And Xander Vachon fires back with a diving shoulder tackle, taking Joey down. Xander now whips Joey out of the ring, and a big right hand out onto the apron. Joey catches and fires one back. And look at this leaping kick. Again, the martial arts training that Joey Picone has had private tutors all of his life. He's paid for the best of everything. And now Joey impressing me here, going to the top rope, and look at this. Double foot stomp from the top rope. And a cover. 1. Xander Vachon kicks out at 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live, as I said, Tombstone TV. This is episode 13. This is part 2. We're leading up to the Masquerade Brawl. Big time face buster for Xander Vachon to Joey Picone Jr. We hope you continue to join us. Big suplex from Xander Vachon. And a right to the face and a club across the back. Xander Vachon taking the fight back to Joey. Look at these double axes across the back. Xander now following Joey to the outside. And some rights and some lefts. And Joey, I think he got some words of wisdom there off of Aches and Pain. He's after taking Xander down with this leg sweep. If you like the look of CWS, guys, leave comments in the sections below. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Find us on Instagram. Find us on X. We're at the start of something here. Just like this match, we're starting to build something great. Joey Picone back into the ring. Xander's taking a breather on the floor. Is Joey going to go back up for that double stomp? No, it's a leaping kick from the top rope. It's a leaping martial arts style kick. Joey Picone might be silencing his doubters here tonight. Look at this short arm clothesline, taking Xander down. And now, working the leg, Joey Picone Jr., after getting all of this private tutelage, taking the leg, and now he's going to pin, grabbing that other leg, and somehow Xander Vachon finds his way out of it. This match has been all Joey Picone Jr. Xander's not got out of his shell. And there he goes, fights back, right hand, misses the clothesline. Joey whips Xander off the top rope. Drop down, and then goes for that punch, but Xander had it scouted this time. Hit factor. Xander Vachon takes Joey down with an hit factor, and now clubbing across the back. Xander stomping across the arm. Goes for that clothesline, and somehow Joey gets out of that. Goes for that running kick again, misses it, and Xander Vachon clotheslines Joey over the top rope. He lands outside with Aches and Pain. Xander stalking him, whipping Joey back to the ring. Aches and Pain now looking to interfere. If the referee, surely going to have to stop that. Joey picks Xander up, surprising strength out of the little man, and drops Xander across the top rope. Joey now in that corner, getting pumped up. Stomp, kicks to the chest, and look at this falling forearm shot to the face of Xander Vachon. He's right across the mush of Xander Vachon again. Joey Picone Jr. More fighting this dog than I had realized. Off that top rope, and a leaping punch. He just flew through the air and connected with a big right hand. That might be the littlest big right hand in all of wrestling. Joey Picone Jr. stamping on the chest of Xander Vachon. Lefts again and again to the face of Xander on the outside. Joey smells blood in the water, sends Xander Vachon back into the ring, breaks up the count, and is going for the pinfall. We've got a 1, 2, and a kick out by Xander Vachon. He's still in this thing, but for how long can he take this kind of a beating? Oh, these kicks to the face by Joey Picone Jr. showing off again martial arts style. And a running knee. A short flow running knee to the face. Joey Picone Jr. Oh! He goes in for a running knee to the corner. Xander gets out of the way and Joey is turned upside down. He's in an awful predicament. Xander using the base of his shoe, his foot, to choke the life of Joey. And now he's dragging him to the center of the ring. Xander Vachon with that running splash. And look at these knees across the chest. Oh, and Joey says, not like that. And Xander Vachon pumping the crowd up. Smashing that arm off the ground. Right head into the head. Smashing the arm back into the ground. And these rights to the face of Joey Picone Jr. The heavy metal icon. Xander Vachon seems to have woken up here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Joey whips the leg of Xander. Both men now on the outside. Referees count up to 2. And a suplex from Joey. And a knee to the face. He tricked us all, ladies and gentlemen. Thought he was going for that suplex, but instead he drove the knee into the face of Xander Vachon. When you're preparing to land on the back of your head, you are not expecting a knee to the face. Joey slides in and a right to Xander Vachon. Joey's got him up. Oh my gosh, look at this again. He's got the knee to the face. We've got a 1, 2, 3, and surprise, surprise, Joey Picone Jr. I am lost for words. I thought this was Xander Vachon's match. But Joey had aches and pain with him. These guys offered enough of a distraction on the outside. Xander Vachon's head must be all over the place. He lost focus there. Definitely not the cartel. I've been asked to refer to them as the Picone Family Empire. These guys, what a fantastic showing. Joey Picone Jr. makes his way to the Masquerade Brawl for the Intercontinental Championship, where he will face Fabian Niels, the champion, and he will face Will Richards, amongst many, many more. That's the end of part 2. Tombstone TV, episode 13. Please come back for part 3, where we will have the next qualifying match. You will have Blacklight versus Eli Valentine. Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Bullet Von Awesome, also known as BBA. This is Tombstone TV. This is episode 13. I have been told that this next matchup, these were the first 2 names drawn out. This match had been hinted at and teased earlier today. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got Blacklight versus Eli Valentine. The winner of this will go to the Masquerade Brawl. The Masquerade Brawl matchup at the Masquerade Brawl pay-per-view itself. For the Intercontinental Championship, we already know the champion, Fabian Niels, will be in the match. We know that Wild Tigers Will Richards will be in that matchup. And we've just seen Joey Picone Jr. win his qualifying matchup against Xander Vachon as well. So this pool is shaping up to be quite nice here for the next pay-per-view. The next few weeks of Tombstone TV will be jam-packed. We have got intercontinental qualifying matches. We have got a small tag team tournament to determine the next #1 contender. I say that as Eli Valentine makes his way to the ring, hoping to qualify for this IC match. Next week is going to have this month's contenders matchup. The 4th contenders match here is CWS again. Timed intervals. Each man will enter the ring. Once all 10 have entered, the last man standing will be the contender. Truly unique concept. It's never happened before in wrestling. Ideally, the later the number you're going to get, the better, and that's been proven 100% of the time. Each winner, Wrench Yamamoto and the Prince Toro. Lots of debuts in this match. All three men have gone on to face major attraction for the CWS World Heavyweight Championship, and they have all come down and been defeated on pay-per-view. But this match is not for the World's Championship. This is a qualifying match for the Intercontinental Championship. Blacklight and Eli Valentine. Straight away, Blacklight leaping through the air with a flying forearm, taking Eli down. Kicking the back of the head of Eli Valentine, knee to the chest, and some rights and some left kicks. Eli had a great display at the Eliminator match. He had a great showing, which was only last weekend. Maybe he's still tired from that matchup because he's not come out of the gates here. Blacklight getting Eli down, some punches to the face, and look at that. It's all it took. Eli got him back with this big clothesline, taking Blacklight down, and he's meeting with some open hand slaps and chops and stomps to the chest. Eli taunting Blacklight. Eli climbing up to the second rope, but Blacklight slides to the outside. Eli climbs his way out, only to be captured in the back by, look at this, up on the top of his shoulders, let go, and oh my gosh, elbow to the back of the head of Eli Valentine. Blacklight now whipping Eli in at our announce desk. And Blacklight sending him back to the ring. Oh, and he gets clotheslined over the top rope. Blacklight took too long, and Eli clotheslined him over the top rope. Look at this. Leaping knee to the face, and Eli's gone for the cover. We've got a 1, 2, and Blacklight. He hits that rope, and the referee's forced to break the count. Eli whips Blacklight into the corner. And a big kick to the chest. You can see at the back left of your screens, ladies and gentlemen, the Masquerade Brawl logo. That's what this is all about. Winner of this will qualify for a title match. A multi-man title match for the Intercontinental Championship. That's why these guys are going so hard at it right now. Neither man wants to lose. Eli now leaping all the way to the top rope. And from the top rope he goes for a crossbody, misses it, shotgun dropkick. Blacklight turns the tables, and look at this, a springboard punch to the face. Nothing too graceful about that. Look at this, a running punch. Blacklight. Oh, and somehow Eli kicks out. Blacklight went for that running, jumping punch. He's got Eli up, and look at that. Rolls him down, knee to the face. We've got a 1, 2, 3. Winner and qualified for the Masquerade Brawl's Intercontinental Championship match at the Masquerade Brawl itself. We'll have Fabian Nils, Will Richards, Joey Picone Jr., and now Blacklight. Incredible developments here at CWS. I feel bad for Eli Valentine. He's out on the outside. He had a great showing at the Eliminator pay-per-view, but tonight was not his night. That's it for part 3. Great win for Blacklight. We'll be back with part 4. We're going to have tag action. We're going to have the Cosmic Alliance versus the Pure Bloods, the team of Big and Tall. Please make your way back here to Championship Wrestling Series, to Tombstone TV. This is part 4. Episode 13, Tombstone TV. Hope you join us here every Tuesday night on Tombstone TV with this whole new look we're going for. Let us know in the comment sections below in the YouTube video, so let us know what you think. The expansion of Tombstone TV. This is a tag team matchup. We're going to have a small qualifying tournament here for the pay-per-view at the Masquerade Brawl. We need to get new number 1 contenders because Bad Manners, who were the number 1 contenders, were decisively beaten by the Walkers on pay-per-view. They took the titles and then they defended them back-to-back on Survivor Slam and then the Eliminator. This is the team of Big Ben and Royal Albert Tall. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been calling this team the Purebloods. That's the name of this team. They've been the Purebloods since they founded here at CWS. But I was talking to Big Ben recently, and he told me that his good friend, Sean Shaunerson, has told Purebloods that they've been overlooking something right there. It's right beneath their eyes. The team of Big Ben and Royal Albert Tall will henceforth be known as the team of Big and Tall. So thanks Sean Shaunerson for pointing that one out. Will Big and Tall win their matchup tonight against the Cosmic Alliance? We've already seen Ozone in a losing action earlier tonight. We saw Lady Starshine in Ozone's corner, and now her son, the Starshine Kid, and his tag team partner Moonbeam Jr. are looking for tag team gold as they face the Tower of London, Big Ben and Royal Albert Tall. And here we go. Starshine Kid drops that smoke bomb. We have 2 tag team matches on tonight's episode of Tombstone TV. Next week we have a further 2 matches. On episode 14 there will be a further 2 matches. And on episode 15 you will see 2 more tag matches. The 2 winners from episode 13 will face off against each other. The 2 winners of episode 14 Tombstone TV will face off against each other. That will come down to 2 teams. On episode 16 of Tombstone TV, we will have 2 teams face off, and the winner of that match will go on to the Masquerade Brawl to face the Walkers, Undead, Daryl and Merle for the tag team titles here at CWS. Look at these spooky boys, Moonbeam Jr. and the Starshine Kid representing the Cosmic Alliance. You've seen all 4 members of the Cosmic Alliance tonight's Tombstone TV. Firm fan favorites everywhere they go, even if they are a little peculiar. This will be a very, very good match. Looks like Big Ben and the Starshine Kid are going to be the ones to start this thing off. And the referee's ready, all men ready, ring the bell. Big Ben right hand to the gut of Starshine Kid. He had to drop nearly to his knees to get that punch so low. Look at this, easily 15 feet in the air. Big Ben just walks and Starshine Kid around the ring. And look at this for a suplex. Oh my god, his feet nearly touched the ceiling right there. Big Ben with a monkey flip to the Starshine Kid, easily 16 feet in the air, landing in the flat of his back, and then the back. Look at these dual chops here from the team of Big and Tall, and an overhead throw. Big Ben now tags in Royal Albert Tall. Big Ben, Royal Albert Tall, the Purebloods, the team of Big and Tall, they have been facing Los Bestias Locas recently, and a suplex from Royal Albert Tall. They have been fighting much, much bigger men. So this match might come as a breeze to them, but saying that would undermine the quickness, the agility, and the strength in their own right of the Cosmic Alliance. I wonder, will Royal Albert Tall and Big Ben, are they done with Dos Bestias Locas? As Moonbeam dives in to break up that submission maneuver, Royal Albert Tall had Starshine Kid in. Float over DDT. Oh, this is all Big and Tall. Moonbeam gets the tag in, and again leaping DDT, this time to Moonbeam Jr. as the Starshine Kid has to make his way out of the ring. Royal Albert Tall with a running knee to the gut of Moonbeam Jr. Big right hand, and a left, and a chop. And Royal Albert Tall power bombing Moonbeam Jr. right in front of the Starshine Kid. And it looks like Royal Albert Tall, yep, he's locked in this submission maneuver right now. only to have it broken up right next to the corner. So Starshine Kid got in and broke that one up. Royal Albertall right back to the legs and lower back on Moonbeam Jr. Starshine's seen enough. He's throwing a cheeky little punch in. Royal Albertall just looks him up and down and moves back to Moonbeam Jr., showing how unseriously they seem to be taking the competition here. Moonbeam fights back, but Big Ben meets him with a right hand of his own. Moonbeam taking the fight to Royal Albertall, and look at this. Moonbeam Jr., this unique offense, taking the big man down. I wonder, are Big and Tall just looking through Cosmic Alliance? Are they looking ahead to episode 15 already? Because look at this tag team offense here by the Cosmic Alliance, not to be taken lightly. Standing shooting star? Starshine with a standing shooting Starshine press. Oh, looked like he was going to walk Tall over to the corner there, but Tall says, nope, little guy, you're not doing that to me. And he just springs Starshine off the rope, meets him with a spinning neck breaker, taking all that British style, that British wrestling maneuver. And gosh, there's nothing glamorous or elegant about that. Big Ben boots the face of Starshine Kid, torquing at the leg. Starshine, oh, he gets out of it and uses Ben's strength and momentum against him to get him to the floor. Starshine are dropping the knee across the bicep of Big Ben. The Tower of London has fallen. And Starshine Kid, oh, he's not going to pick him up. Nah, Big Ben fights out of that one. And Ben now with ease picking Starshine Kid up, turnbuckle, and whips him back across the ring. Starshine's in a world of hurt. Or a galaxy full of hurt, I should say. Space reference. Big Ben slides to the outside. Moonbeam locks up with him and throws him back into the ring. Bit of a miscommunication there maybe between Starshine Kid and Moonbeam Jr. Moonbeam celebrating on the outside. Big Ben, not to be taken lightly, just spears him straight through the ropes and then catches Moonbeam, drops the elbow across the face. Moonbeam's rocked, he's out on his feet as Big Ben takes the fight to the Starshine Kid up on the outside. Look at this stalling suplex. It's as if gravity doesn't matter. It's not the case. It's just that Big Ben is freaky strong. One arm, and look at that. He's dropped Starshine Kid on those thin mats outside on the floor here. Tombstone TV whips him into that masquerade brawl barricade, and he just says, no, stay down, kid. Big Ben now going back in to break up the count. Starshine Kid is approaching the ring a bit gingerly, up on that apron, and Big Ben meets him. Starshine Kid with a shoot Hurricane Rana, brother, in the words of Cultaholic's finest Ross Twiddell. Starshine Kid makes the tag. Moonbeam's in. Whips Big Ben in the corner. Moonbeam, the freaky strength of Moonbeam. He's got him up and runs him. Look at that. Look at that. He just spiked him into that turnbuckle. We've got a 1, 2, and no. Big Ben kicks out as if by clockwork. Moonbeam picks Big Ben up. Oh, he's got the Tower of London, and Tower of London's falling face first, pulling himself up off that ropes. Moonbeam senses he might have it. Look at this, driving again. Big Ben back face first into the floor. Moonbeam springs over that top rope. It's as if he's just showing off here. But is he taking too much time? He has. Big Ben dives, makes the call. Took all he had out of him. Big Ben's now outside stunned. Royal Albertall, legal man. Look at this spinning neck breaker. Moonbeam Jr. should have had that scouted. It's happened multiple times in the matchup, but Royal Albertall is just too skilled. He's let Moonbeam make the tag. Again, took all he had. Moonbeam's out in his feet, I think. Starshine whips Royal Albertall to the outside of the apron, and look at this leaping drop kick over the top rope, launching Royal Albertall all the way to the floor. When you're that tall, you fall or to fall, and Starshine Kid leaping over the top rope. This is too action-packed, ladies and gentlemen. I can't keep up. Leaping somersault dive over the top rope to Royal Albertal, taking him down, and yet somehow by the time the words have left my face, Royal Albertal was the one up to whip Starshine Kid back into the ring. Starshine Kid gets tall into the corner and makes the tag to Moonbeam Jr. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that offense. Well, Albertal just says nope. He's up. He picks Moonbeam up and drops him throat first across the... I don't care what galaxy or planet you're from. That hurts. Royal Albertal dragging Moonbeam Jr. away into the corner and bounces his head off that top turnbuckle. Moonbeam tries to fight out of it, but Big Ben enters back with a right. He's still fighting out of it. He blocks Royal Albertal's advances. These whipping chops and a spinning heel kick takes Royal Albertal down center of the ring. The referee's down. Not even a one. Big Ben says nope and breaks that one up. Big Ben called for the tag. Royal Albertal dives in. Big Ben's legal. He catches Moonbeam and just throws him easily 18 feet in the air over the top of his head. We've got a 1. We've 2. Starshine Kid dives over the referee to break up the count at 2. Kick to the face. And look at Big Ben showing off his freaky athleticism. Spinning punch. And he's got him up. The Fall of London Power Slam. We've got 1. And Starshine Kid again breaking up the count. Big Ben furious. The referee somehow got knocked out of this one. The ref is down. How will that play into it? We've got the Fall of London again. Boom. Fall of London Power Slam. The referee's down for a 1, and Starshine Kid in again to break it up. The referee seemed a bit slow to the count. Big Ben, distracted with Starshine Kid, got clipped by Moonbeam. But now he's up on his shoulders of Big Ben. He's dragged him from one end of the ring to the other and just drops some snake eyes over the top rope. Moonbeam is down in the corner and getting stomped all over by the Tower of London Big Ben. If Big and Tall were looking past the Cosmic Alliance earlier in this matchup, it's safe to say they're not now. The Cosmic Alliance proving to everyone that they are stiff competition. This is one of the finest showings of the Cosmic Alliance we've seen here at CWS. Running Bulldog, Big Ben takes him down. It just shows that the tag scene here at CWS is filled with immensely talented teams. And some individuals who, for their own best interests, have partnered up. Here we go, Royal Albertal with that driver taking Moonbeam down, center of the ring. And he's got him locked up. He's got him locked up. Oh. Starshine Kid in to kick Royal Albertal in the face and to break up their pin. And he gets picked up for his troubles. And Royal Albertal just flipped Starshine Kid to the front and powerbombed him over the top rope and has turned his attentions to Moonbeam Jr. and he's got the pinfall victory. How decisive and clean was that? Your winners. And moving on to episode 15 of Tombstone TV. Moving forward in this bracket, the team of the Purebloods, the Tower of London, Big Ben, and Royal Albertal, the team of Big and Tall. I feel bad for the Cosmic Alliance, but they are out of the running. Big and Tall progress. Please come back for part 5 of Tombstone TV, episode 13. Welcome back to part 5 of episode 13, Tombstone TV. This is another intercontinental qualifying matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, they're here. It's the triplets making their debut as a group. We've got Vincent, Kennedy, and Mick. Man, the Man family are here. Look at this empire strutting their way to the ring. On your left in the suit, we've got Vincent, dead center, tank top, Kennedy, and on your right, showing off the guns, Mick. Man, that's Vincent, Kennedy, and Mick. Man, The Man Family Empire right here. I believe that this is Mick making only his second, possibly only his second appearance here, and it's definitely the debuts here for Kennedy and Vincent. I'm lost. I wasn't expecting the triplets to turn up here tonight at CWS. I had no idea that they were going to be in here. I knew Mick was in the tournament, but that's it. Who is Mick against? I am thrown. Yes, I'm right. Mick Mann is in the Intercontinental qualifying matchup. Singles action right now with his brothers Kennedy and Vince on the outside. It's beautiful Bruno Bravo. Beautiful Bruno Bravo. He cannot be in the best place after losing the cage fight at the Eliminator. He was against Travis the Savage Sanchez. They've been going a little back and forth. Bruno has been taking the wins largely in the wrestling matches, but in the cage fight, Travis the Savage Sanchez went full savage and battered Bruno to the point where he KO'd him. I think it was our first win by referee stoppage. It's only been 3 days, and yet Bruno, his aspirations for gold here might be outweighing his common sense. Bruno trying to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. If he can beat Mick Mann here tonight, he will qualify for the Masquerade Brawl. But that's a huge ask given his beating at the weekend at the Eliminator pay-per-view. This will be a very interesting matchup. We haven't seen much of Mick Mann. And here we go. Referee rings the bell. And Mick just pushes Bruno away. Whips Bruno into that corner. And the big, muscly, tanned, jacked Mick Mann taking the fight to Bruno. Look at this. He just deadlift picks him up over his head. Look how strong Mick Mann is. Vince and Kennedy on the outside looking on, and look at that for a running splash. What a maneuver! What a maneuver by Mick Mann. Oh, he goes for a running knee to the head and Bruno ducks it. Gets pushed away, and look at this clothesline absolutely rocking Bruno. Takes him flat out off onto his back. Mick now, goes to whip Bruno. Bruno somehow fights his way out of it. You don't know where the offense is coming with Bruno. It's all legs and kicks. Look at that backbreaker. Mick Mann just tossing Bruno into the corner for his brothers to look at him. Oh. Mick Mann got Bruno up in a bear hug. The big guns wrapped around beautiful Bruno Bravo as Bruno manages to drive the elbows into the back of the head of Mick Mann. And look at this. He's got a running elbow into the face of Mick Mann. But again, Mick Mann running shoulder tackles. And again, the big bear hug across the back, squeezing the life out of beautiful Bruno Bravo. And again, beautiful Bruno Bravo fighting out. Oh, jump, swinging, DDT. Bruno drives Mick Mann down into the mat. And now Bruno seems to be climbing to the top rope. Leaps to the outside for the double axe handle, taking Mick Mann down. As Bruno drives the knee across the face of Mick Mann, the referee counts in the background. And Vincent and Kennedy Mann look on to their brother Mick Mann. Again driving the knee into the head, into the floor. Bruno Bravo is psyching himself up right now. And as I say it, Mick Mann turns the tides and oh my God, what a maneuver, what a maneuver, what a maneuver, what a maneuver, what a maneuver. Mick Mann throws Bruno back into the ring. And Bruno again, jump, float over, DDT, catches Mick off guard. You think Mick might be prepared for some of this offense by now, but look, Bruno going back to that wrestling prowess, how he was able to twist and turn and torque the body, much like he did to Travis the Savage Sanchez in their singles matches. One kick out by Mick Mann. Bruno seemingly trying to test the wind of Mick. See where he is, and he's got the step over to 2 legs hooked, dancing around the body of McMahon right now and driving the face of McMahon down into that lovely, lovely CWS imprinted mat. Again, step over, cross, and he's got the beautiful locked in. He's got beautiful locked in. And Mick fighting his way out just launches Bruno across the ring, and a big... No, Bruno managed to block the clothesline. McMahon runs headfirst into the referee and is met behind with a swinging neckbreaker. Bruno taking advantage, again jumps over McMahon and catches him in a stunner style maneuver, driving him into the ground. Can't be good for the neck. Bruno misses with a short knee and is hit with a running neckbreaker of his own. McMahon, what a maneuver. Big right hand, spins Bruno around, release German, no, he's kept the German locked in, spins round, over the top clothesline. This is sports entertainment. McMahon with a running splash, paying homage to one of his favorite warriors, his ultimate favorite wrestler, and McMahon picking beautiful Bruno up now, spinning powerbomb, the spinning sit-out powerbomb, the 360 powerbomb. McMahon, I thought he had it. He thought he had it too. Somehow, someway, beautiful Bruno Bravo. He can't even stand up, but he rolls to the outside as McMahon goes to the top. Diving elbow! Diving elbow. That shows just how macho this McMahon is. Macho McMahon. Oh, goes for that running knee and again misses. Beautiful Bruno Bravo answers with a right hand and throws him into that barricade. Mick is down. Bruno with an uppercut to Macho McMahon, and his legs give out as he's thrown across the way. Kennedy seems to be talking a little trash now on the outside to beautiful Bruno Bravo, who says nope, climbs to the top rope and dives outside with the double X handle, breaking the count but changing momentum, and again falling elbow to the face, a second one. Beautiful Bruno Bravo driving the point of his elbow into the face of McMahon. And a quick little takedown here. Beautiful Bruno Bravo showing off his wrestling prowess. And a right, and a whip, and a right, and look at this, pushing Mick into the turnbuckle, then bouncing him off the Masquerade Brawl barricade in the corner, right in front of those screaming fans. Beautiful Bruno Bravo again out wrestling Macho McMahon. Referee's up to a count of 9. Bruno Bravo thinks he has it, celebrating in the ring, and your winner by count out, qualifying for the Intercontinental Championship match on pay-per-view at the Masquerade Brawl. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Bruno Bravo is going on to face Fabian Niels, Will Richards, Joey Picone Jr., and Blacklight in the Masquerade Brawl Battle Royale match at the Masquerade Brawl pay-per-view later this month. Thanks for joining us. That's the end of part 5. Join us back for part 6 where 2 more men will challenge each other. The winner will qualify and go on to face Fabian Nielsen and all those other guys at the Masquerade Brawl. And then lastly, we'll have the main event of this evening, part 7. Bad Manners versus definitely not the Cartel, Aches and Pain. In our main event, winner of that will progress in our tag tournament 2. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to part 6, your semi-main penultimate match of the evening. This is an intercontinental qualifying matchup. Not many men left in the pool, but we will see who the fates have drawn out. Ladies and gentlemen, again, surprise, surprise, this is Jacques Hammer. Jacques Hammer, I knew he was in the tournament. Here he is again, making his way to the ring with his long-term friend, his tag team partner. They form the iconic duo Hammer and Nails. It's the Intercontinental Champion himself, Fabian Nails. These guys have competed against each other multiple times in pay-per-view. Let me just run down the story real quick. Fabian has been here from the start. He was the light heavyweight champion. Lost that to Dr. Dermatology, but won the Intercontinental Championship in a multi-man match to become the Intercontinental Champion. He took that title from Ozone. Then he tags with his partner Jacques Hammer, who made his debut. They win in single session. Jacques goes on a little winning streak. Ends up qualifying. Oh my god, he ends up qualifying to face his own friend and partner at the pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship, and he loses. Jacques then goes on a streak, losing matches to this guy, the Platinum Kid, who has an upset of his life by beating Jacques Hammer, and it looks like they're here to face off against each other again. Look at what the fates have decided. Platinum Kid again with this budding partnership between him and Carlos Reyes, his mentor. Carlos Reyes escorting Platinum Kid down to the ring. I believe Carlos Reyes is in this tournament bracket as well. The pool of talent. This is crazy. Jacques Hammer versus the Platinum Kid yet again. They have a pinfall victory over each other. Platinum Kid has been getting cockier recently, taking the advice. Is getting a bit too big for his britches in the eyes of a lot of the fans. You can tell from some of those boos right there. Mixed response. He's got boos, he's got cheers. The Platinum Kid versus Jacques Hammer. Jacques, I believe, was the first person out at the Eliminator match. Again, pinned by Fabian Niels, who's lost to the guy twice on pay-per-view. And yet their friendship still seems to be thriving. I'm shocked. This will be another great match. If we've seen anything from these guys, we know that they're going to pull a great match out. Carlos Reyes on the outside, the Intercontinental Champion Fabian Niels on the outside, bell rings, and Platinum Kid straight in there with the rights and lefts, and a springboard. Look at this. Springboard shoot. Hurricane Rana, Ross Tradell, where are you now? Platinum Kid. Look at this. Again, goes for the shoot. Hurricane Rana. That spinning airplane reverse spin. Picture perfect dropkick. Jacques Hammer taking that fight to the Platinum Kid. Big driving the elbow. Just a big elbow shot to the face. The Platinum Kid is up. These guys know each other so well right now. Platinum Kid launches Jacques Hammer to the outside, and Carlos Reyes is there. Look at this. Step over. Platinum Kid missed it. Jacques Hammer just said nope and got out of the way. He's seen it one too many times. The Platinum Kid went for that step up somersault flip over the top rope to the outside, and Jacques Hammer got out of the way. Platinum Kid didn't connect the move. He connected his back and head to the floor right in front of Carlos Reyes, who's turned his back now and is explaining to the fans that was an important miss. Jacques Hammer now drop kicking the Platinum Kid into the corner. And just, oh my god, embarrassing the Kid with that sit-out powerbomb from the corner to the flat of the mat. And again, a kick to the back. A lot of Jacques' offense should target the back now in this matchup. What we've just seen, oh my god, a leaping elbow from the top rope, driving the elbow into the back of the Platinum Kid. Gosh, did that just turn the tide of the match or what? Platinum Kid did it to himself, and now Jacques only has to take advantage of the injury. 1, 2, it's academic. Just, no, that Platinum Kid kicks out. I wouldn't have been surprised if it was that fast. Jacques Hammer got the Platinum Kid up, and look at the Platinum Kid somehow, some way manages to get out of that. Oh my gosh, gets a DDT and then a springboard assisted bulldog. 1, and Jacques says nope and kicks out of that. Right hand taking the bigger man down. Platinum Kid showboating here. And he whips Jacques off the ropes. Oh, collision center of the ring. Neither man was able to take the other down. And an elbow to the back and a springboard assisted bulldog again. Platinum Kid knows he can take Jacques down, but it's going to take high impact momentum. And look at this. Ducking Pele. 1, 2. And Jacques Hammer gets the shoulder up. Both men with these significant 2 counts on each other right now. I thought this thing could be over already, but it might also go another 20 minutes. I'm not sure. Platinum Kid and Jacques Hammer know each other so well. Look at this. Platinum Kid getting uppercut after uppercut. Oh my god, baseball slide. And Platinum Kid launches himself to the outside, only to launch himself back in, showing he's full of gas. Platinum Splash! The Platinum Splash from the top rope. He's got him down 1, 2, and somehow Jacques Hammer kicks out. It must be the embarrassment of losing to the Platinum Splash before. He doesn't want to do it again. Kick to the back, the Platinum Kid owning Jacques Hammer right now. And as I say it, the curse of the commentator strikes again. Jacques Hammer gets out, spins around, kicks Platinum to the face, and now stomps him on the back, driving his face first into the mat. And again, Jacques Hammer, just reminded of the embarrassment at the hands of the Platinum Kid, does not want to be in that position again, just tosses Platinum Kid over his head. Jacques Hammer, oh, look at this, the Platinum Kid again using his feet to spin Jacques around and get the momentum back. Platinum Kid taunting Jack, goes for a kick and misses, eats a big right hand and a drop kick from Jacques Hammer. The Hammer has dropped him. Oh, Jacques goes to chop block the knee and misses. But it doesn't matter, he's still got momentum on his side. Embarrassing Platinum Kid, there we go, that sit-out powerbomb from the corner again. Jacques now, 1, 2. Platinum Kid kicks out. Jacques up to the top, he's taunting, but right in front of the champion. This doesn't make much sense. Platinum Kid pulls him down. He shocked him. Elbow to the face, right hand, a kick to the gut, and look again, the Platinum Kid's agility. Jacques Hammer should see through the offense, but he doesn't. The Platinum Kid is stalking Jacques Hammer. Springboard, and he misses the springboard elbow. Jacques saw through that. Jacques got him up now. Suplex, center of the ring. The Jacques Hammer suplex. He's nailed him with that. The Hammer has nailed him with that. And he's to the top rope. And oh my gosh, Jacques Hammer. He goes for the Hammer Splash. And somehow the referee caught it. He connected with the referee. I have never in my life seen anything like that. It should be cause for disqualification if the referee remembers even. Look at this. Platinum Kid's reversed the momentum. He's hit him with a Pele kick and the standing shooting star press. The Platinum press. And oh my god, Jacques Hammer gets the knees up on the Platinum press. Shotgun dropkick, Platinum Kid back to the top. The Platinum Splash this time connects. 1. The referee seems reluctant to count 2. And 3. Jacques Hammer has defeated the Platinum Kid once again with the Hammer Splash. Referee seemed a little reluctant to count, but it looks like Jacques Hammer yet again going on to face Fabian Niels at the pay-per-view. I feel bad for the Platinum Kid looking in behind us right now, looking pure sad. But he couldn't get it done. The absolutely ripped Jacques Hammer with his partner Fabian Niels. We'll see them on pay-per-view at opposite sides of the ring again. This keeps happening. This is fantastic. Please come back and join us for part 7, the main event of tonight's episode of Tombstone TV, episode 13. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Straight in, no fluff. We've got Bad Manners versus Aches and Pain. Definitely not a cartel. Wayne Manor now taking Victor Aches down, stomps at the chest. Joey Picone Jr. on the outside looking on a little distressed. He's already had his own match tonight, where he qualified for the Masquerade Brawl Intercontinental Championship match. Oh, and look at this. Wayne Manor runs in with a kick to the face, taking Victor Aches down. Wayne now into the corner, makes the tag to Bruce. These guys cannot be feeling 100%. They've just had a championship match against the Walkers Undead, where they came out on the losing efforts. They lost their championship challenge on the pay-per-view only 2 or 3 days ago. They have to be worse for wear. The cartel should have the momentum, but look at this. Look at this offense here. We've got a cover. Oh, Victor X kicks out at 1. Slides to the outside. Bruce taking the fight over here to Hank Payne on the outside, and meanwhile, Wayne Manor throwing Victor X back into the ring. Elbow driven into the face of Victor X. And a running knee shot taking Victor down. Bad manners. Taking the fight to Aches and Pain. Ooh, Victor's taking the fight right back, only to be met with a suicide dive to the outside. The Dark Knight flies. Victor X throwing Bruce over the top of his head. This thing is broken down. Everyone's involved. It's crazy already. Bruce and Wayne regrouping a little bit while Victor X is dead center of the ring. Makes the tag. Hank Payne now. Legal Man charges Bruce but gets caught in an abdominal stretch. Joey Picone Jr. not even watching. Sidewalk slam. Hank Payne brings the pain. Here comes the pain. He's getting these rights on Bruce Manor, and a DDT driving Bruce into the mat, and a right hand now to Wayne Manor too. He's up on the outside. He's picked him up, and look at this back body drop across the apron. I'm not sure if you've heard, ladies and gentlemen, that's the hardest part of the ring. And then Bruce, he goes for the suicide dive, and this time he misses. Hank Payne driving the elbows into the back of the head of Bruce, while Wayne is just flat, crashed out across the floor. Hank Payne with that martial arts kick to the side of the face, and now driving the foot into the back of the elbow. The human arm shouldn't bend that way, ladies and gentlemen. Hank Payne taking the fight here, and he's just bust Bruce Manor up off that barricade right in front of the fans. Hank taking the fight to Wayne Manor with a dropkick to the outside as Bruce got the time now to answer some right hands to Hank's face. Driving the elbow into the back, bouncing in between the ropes. He's caught between a rope and a hard place. Bruce Manor with the cover. Hank says no, kicks out at 1. And Bruce trapping Hank with his feet, driving the elbows into the face. And Hank goes for a shoulder tackle, not taking Bruce down, but the springboard drop kick from Hank Payne takes Bruce Manor down. 1, kick out at 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event. I am BVA, Bull of Awesome. The winner of this matchup will go on to episode 15 in 2 weeks' time, and they will take on the team of Big and Tall to go on to episode 16, where the winner of that match will be the number 1 contenders for the CWS Tag Team Championships of the world. But let's not get out of ourselves. Victor Payne is back in, dropping Wayne Manor across that top rope, taking the fight to Bruce on the outside. And again, is he going to do it? Oh my God, DDT on the apron. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you've ever heard this before, but that is the hardest part of the ring. Lock up in the center here while Bruce is outside, absolutely bludgeoned, just flat on his head. Victor X taking the fight back to Wayne here. Wayne entering back with some shots of his own. A kick from Victor X. And he's got him up on the shoulders, and look at this. Bringing Wayne Manor down. Axe just chopped him down. He's bringing the Aches. Aches dragging Wayne to his corner, makes the tag to Hank Payne. Hank Payne now flying off the top rope. Look at this tag team offense. Oh, Hank Payne now. Oh, he's trying to suck the life out of Wayne Manor. Bruce gets in to break it up and is met by Hank saying, "No, boy, this is where you go." He drags him back over to his own side of the ring. And now Hank getting at the arm of Bruce Manor to teach him a lesson. And he goes for that springboard dropkick and misses. Hank's got to turn his attention back to Wayne. Bruce isn't the legal man. Wayne's took his attention himself. Abdominal stretch, no! Wayne Manor gets arm drag, tossed over. Somehow makes the tag to Bruce. Hank now sitting down, recouping in the ring while Bruce kicks him in the face. Hank Payne is an absolute wild card for his viciousness. He just remains undisciplined and unfocused, and the Picone family empire must be furious with that decision. Bruce taking the fight to Hank. He's got a cover now. 1. Hank kicks out at 1. Hank kicking Bruce at a gut, and look at this. He's captured him, throwing him over the top of his head. And look at this. Slamming Bruce into the mat, the back of the head and the back, and Hank Payne applying a submission maneuver, trying to remove the wind of Bruce. Wayne now getting counted out by the referee, told you've up to 5, he's out by 2. Referee's count. Nah, broken up again. Hank Payne seems to signalize that this is it. And yet, oh, on the outside. Oh my God. Aches absolutely leveling Wayne Manor on the outside. In the ring, Payne drop down, and Aches again, absolutely taking Wayne out of the occasion. Somehow Wayne is up, but the distraction was enough for Hank to bulldog Bruce up on the outside, driving his face into the mat and mounting him with club and blows, just smack, smack, smack to the face, choking Bruce Manor out here on the outside. As I said, these guys are just off the back of that eliminator match with the Walkers Undead. They can't be at 100%. Hank Payne and Victor Aches seem to be taking full advantage of that. At least Joey seems to be looking on somewhat now. And again, a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. And just like that, the former number 1 contenders and the former champions, Bad Manners, are out of this tournament in the first round. Definitely not a cartel. The Picone family empire have just won in your main event here on Tombstone TV. All members of the Picone family empire have been triumphant this evening. What a turn of events. Unfortunate for the fan favorites, Bad Manners. Great result for the Picone family empire. That's it for us, episode 13 of CWS Tombstone TV. Thanks for joining us. Like, subscribe, follow on YouTube. Drop us some comments in the sections below. Let us know what you think of CWS, the new logos. Predict your cards. Request your matches. Tell me your dream matches. We'll see if we can put some of that together. I've been BBA. Thank you very, very much for joining us. Hope you enjoy the channel. Good night.